Hey, what's up, everybody? Got a couple of shoes today, and they're both actually premium shoes. So let's get into it. And we have the box that we would usually see when we're getting a Jordan 6 or a Jordan 5. And that is going to bring us, which you've already seen at the beginning of this video, the Paris Saint-Germain BCFC Football Club Black 5. So let's get into the box. And I want to put this up close because this may be a shoe that's getting bootlegged, so you need to see most of the parts of the box up close. So let's see if we can stay in focus here and move this all the way up. There we go. Took a minute to get that in focus, but I'm going to cut that so you won't see all of that movement. But we got it in focus, so you've seen the UPC code and label, because I want you to make sure you guys are right on point with the box, man. And it's a pretty big box for a size 10.5, but the color is black, challenge red and white. The label says Air Jordan 5 Retro BCFC, which is for the Paris Saint-Germain Football Club. The style code is AV9175001. The SRP is $225. And this is a size 10.5, so the UPC is important, all right? The UPC is 884-751-573-18714, or 14 at the end. The 10.5, what I think is going to happen here is we do have it. All right, that's good. So we have our QC stamp and we have our QC sticker. So we have both. And the QC stamp reads 06, I think that's a 19, 18, N7. So I think that's a 06, 19, 18, N7. 06, 19, 18, N7. The sticker reads QC 17 OK. QC 17 OK. Inside of the box, we've got the black paper. Always looks like a trash bag to me, but that's what it's wrapped in. And it does have the tissue paper at the end down here to keep the shoe from shifting, but it's not enough paper in here, obviously, because there's so much room. You got your YDM desiccant sticker at the back of it. And I'm going to pull this out so I can look at the date on the shoe. Now, one of these, I hope, is loose. Neither one of them is loose. So this is going to take a little bit longer than usual, man. So just bear with me, because I got to get the shoe insert out, and I'm going to have to loosen this shoe up, which I didn't want to do. But in order to make sure you have a good verification, man, I have to do it. So just bear with me for a minute as I work on getting this shoe opened up a bit. Get the shoe insert out. All right. Show you the shoe insert real quick. Make sure I get that light right. Because I don't have a light on me, I'm putting that in the top. And because we know this is a Jordan 5, the label or the size tag is usually on one side of the shoe, and it's on the medial side of the shoe, which is hard to see it right there when I'm doing that. But I need to read the production date to you, because the production date is going to sync up with the QC stamp. So here we go. Production date is 03/21/18 to 06/11/18. So this distance is not far at all. This is 7 days, almost 8 days that the shoe was produced and the box was stamped. So they kept the production on this pretty tight. I wish I knew how to speak French, but ici c'est Paris on the insole. Let's see if you can see that on the insole. And that line runs all the way up to the front of the shoe. So it's going to be hard to see that unless we get the light right here inside of it in a better way. All right. So there we go. Get back in focus. There's a lot going on with the shoe, man. I need to make sure both shoes have the exact same thing on the inside. They both do have the same thing on the inside. And I want to look at the style cues on here just to make sure that everything is the same. On the back of the tongue, unlike the Air Jordan that's upside down, this one has Paris. All right, so let's see if both shoes say Paris. It's the same thing that it says on the insole, and I'm going to look this up and translate it for you guys. Wish I had my guy House of Kicks here. He speaks French. Ici say Paris. So I probably didn't pronounce that correctly. Suede. This thing is basically a black metallic 5. You know what I mean? It's a black metallic 5 with Q points for celebrating Paris. So 75 on the shoe. The 75 is actually the area code for Paris, right? It's the area code. If I'm wrong about that, somebody correct me in the comments, of course. But we're going to try and stay in focus and get this in and make it a good video. So let's get into our 360, and I'm going to get us back in focus real quick. All right, so let's get to it. We have a lot of little cues on the shoe that I have to get to. I left the shoe insert out of one of these, but let's go. Here goes our toe. Here goes the toe box. There's the top of the shoe. And as you know, the tongue is metallic, or 3M. Top of the shoe, and in the interior, you got the line going up the middle of the interior. Now, if you look in the netting, you see it says Paris in the netting. And the A is a Jumpman. Same thing on the right shoe. Same thing on the left medial. Same thing on the right medial. Move that up. Obviously, I can get that shoestring out of your way. Get the outsole, because the outsole is fresh. And that's the Paris Saint-Germain. And if I'm saying that wrong, I apologize. I do not speak French. My partner does at House of Kicks. So if you want him to do it, then he'll say it the correct way. I'm not saying it the right way, I'm sure. Here goes your heel counter. Make sure you guys see that. Trying to make sure they're lined up. That's your heel counter with the embroidered 75 at the heel. And I'm trying to see if anything else you need to see up close. I think that's it, man. And I'm going to wrap this video up because it's long, much longer than it should be. And that's it for the Paris Saint-Germain Football Club, the BCFC.